From collapsing right on stage during a competition to roid rage gone wrong, today we look at 10 bodybuilders who took it to the next level. Sally McNeil was a female bodybuilder who heavily abused steroids with other testosterone boosters. After serving in the Marines, Sally got into bodybuilding alongside with her husband Ray. She started taking steroids and other testosterone supplements daily, which eventually led to her roid rage. This caused Sally to become extremely aggressive and lash out at people. Her husband Ray was a victim of Sally's rage when she dropped a 70-pound weight on his car. In 1996, Sally killed her husband Ray. She shot him in the chest and head. Sally was convicted of a second-degree murder and sentenced of 19 years to life in prison. Andreas Manzer was a disciplined Australian bodybuilder who never stopped his training or even took a break from his strict diet. Sadly, the use of drugs to improve his physique eventually took his life. He died in 1996 after being admitted to the hospital for stomach pains, and shortly after, the major parts of his organs shut down. The autopsy found numerous tennis ball-sized tumors in his liver, and his heart was twice the size of an average person's heart. Also, traces of 20 different drugs were found in his system. Marcus Rule is said to be one of the strongest bodybuilders alive. Marcus started training at the age of 18 with 6 days a week workout routine. After Marcus' first competition, he became well known in the fitness industry. In 1999, he was disqualified from the Mr. Olympia competition because he was using diuretics, which was against the rules. Diuretics, also known as a water pill, is a substance that promotes the production of urine. This substance is also used to help patients with high blood pressure. Gary Hyming was an Australian bodybuilder who died from a heart attack right in the middle of a bodybuilding competition in 2009. What seemed strange was the competition show continued on as if nothing happened. I guess as the saying goes, the show must go on. Gary was strong and in shape, but having a heart attack raised questions about his true health, pointing fingers at drug and supplement abuse. Orlando de Souza is a Brazilian bodybuilder who is notorious for his 29-inch biceps, which people stated the biceps are fake. Even Orlando did not deny the injections of potential lethal concoctions of oil and alcohol in his arms. When injecting enhancement oils to the body, the person is at risk for infections. This could lead to amputation of the infected area. Orlando now understands the risk and also experienced a friend's death from oil injections. So he's trying hard to quit and fears the risk of his current state. He tried to ask for help from doctors, but they refused to operate on him. Doctors did not want to operate on Orlando because he did this to himself. The only way doctors would treat him is after his arm erupts. Greg Valentino is a bodybuilder who heavily relies on unnatural alternatives to shape his body. These images of Greg are not photoshopped. His enormous arms were partially created from synthetic oil injections. Many people from the bodybuilding community frown upon synthetic oil injections, which is why Greg's arms aren't admired by a large group in the bodybuilding community. One day, Greg's arm finally busted open because of his heavy usage of injections. His bicep got infected because of an unsanitized needle. Greg's arm erupting isn't even the craziest part of the story. What's even more shocking was that he tried to perform self-surgery on his bicep after it was infected. Michael Matarazzo was an American bodybuilder that competed in several Mr. Olympia competitions. This former boxer was probably one of the most liked bodybuilder athlete in the 90s. Mike was an extremely hard worker and competed every year during his pro career. He was well known for his massive arms and incredible casts. Mike was forced to retire from his pro career due to his heart complications. He died in his late 40s due to heart failure. Aziz Shavergin was a Russian-born Australian bodybuilder. Aziz gained a huge cult following after posting several videos of himself on YouTube. He was a very popular fitness icon on the internet because of his remarkable physique and looks. Aziz died at the age of 22 in Thailand, where he suffered from a heart attack. There was no further information or review on his death. Whether his physique was due to hard work or drug enhancement is inconclusive. Mohammed Benaziza was a professional bodybuilder enthusiast that placed 5th 2 times for Mr. Olympia in 1989 and 1992. After winning the Grand Prix showing in Europe, he suddenly died from a heart failure a few hours later. Mohammed was only 33 years old. The autopsy revealed that he was severely dehydrated and that he most likely used a mixture of diuretics before the show. Dan Puckett was an up-and-coming bodybuilder who had a bright future in the pro division. He won first place for the 2006 NPC Collegiate National Heavyweight. Unfortunately, this University of Alabama student was found dead in his bathroom by his roommate one morning. He died from heart failure at the age of 22.